Canada's 2025 federal election has ushered in significant changes to the nation's immigration policy. With Mark Carney's Liberal Party forming a minority government, new strategies are set to reshape the immigration landscape. Let's delve into what this means for current and prospective immigrants. The Liberals, under Mark Carney, secured 168 seats, just shy of a majority in the 343-seat parliament. Notably, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre lost his seat, marking a significant political shift. Carney's campaign emphasized national unity and resilience, particularly in response to U.S. President Donald Trump's aggressive trade policies and annexation rhetoric, which galvanized Canadian voters. Temporary residents, including international students and foreign workers, currently constitute approximately 7.5% of Canada's population. The government's plan aims to reduce this to 5% by the end of 2026, equating to a decrease of about 600,000 individuals. This move seeks to alleviate pressure on housing and public services. The 2025 to 2027 Immigration Levels Plan outlines a gradual reduction in permanent resident admissions, 395,000. In 2025, 380,000 in 2026, and 365,000 in 2027. This strategy aims to stabilize immigration levels at under 1% of Canada's population annually, addressing concerns over housing, infrastructure, and social services. Economic immigration remains a priority, with the Global Skills Strategy facilitating faster processing for highly skilled workers. Eligible applicants can expect work permit processing times as short as 2 weeks, aiding Canadian employers in attracting top global talent. What does the election mean for immigration? Well, let's start with the good news. The Liberals have made it clear that economic immigration will remain a priority. In fact, they've launched a new program called the Global Skills Strategy, or GSS, which aims to attract highly skilled workers from around the world. Eligible applicants can expect work permit processing times as short as 2 weeks. This is great news for Canadian employers who are looking to fill job vacancies with top talent from abroad. The Liberals are also committed to reducing immigration backlogs and processing times. They plan to do this by increasing the number of immigration officers and streamlining the application process. Now, it's still early days and we don't know how well these measures will work. But so far, the signs are positive. The new government is clearly committed to making Canada a more attractive destination for immigrants and a more welcoming place for those who come here to contribute their skills and talents. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So a lot of people have been asking me, with the new election and Trudeau no longer being Prime Minister, will there be any changes to the immigration policy? In this video, I'm going to share with you what a newly elected Canadian government has said about the immigration policy and what we can expect from them regarding immigration. So if you're someone who's planning to immigrate to Canada or just curious about what the future holds for Canada's immigration system, then make sure to watch this video till the end. And by the way, if you're new here, you are welcome to our channel. Please like the video if you find it useful. And don't forget to subscribe for regular updates on immigration. Now, let's talk about the election results. As most of you already know, Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party lost its majority in the recent federal election. While they still remain the single largest party with 34.4% of the popular vote and 320 seats, they do not have the majority. They've got 27.5% of the vote in the popular vote and won 28 seats. The Conservatives are now the official opposition with 29.1% of the popular vote and 150 seats, while Bloc Québécois came third with 63 seats, and the NDP is fourth with 27.5% of the popular vote and 29 seats. Given that the NDP and the Liberals have similar views on immigration, we can safely assume that the number of seats held by these two parties will determine the direction of the country. Together, they have 383 seats, which is 51% of the total number of seats in the House of Commons. Given that the Liberals need the NDP's support to form the government, Jagmeet Singh will have a considerable amount of power when it comes to policymaking. Both Trudeau and Singh have said that economic immigration will remain a priority. Let's take a look at some of their statements. The first one is from Marco Mendicino, Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, who said the following: "Our government is committed to ensuring that our immigration system continues to be responsive to the needs of the Canadian economy through the Global Skills Strategy. The Government of Canada has made significant progress in addressing labor market needs by facilitating faster processing of applications for international mobility, including temporary and permanent residents. Since the launch of GSS in November 2021, close to 60,000 work permits were issued to applicants under the international mobility stream in only 2 weeks. Under the GSS, eligible candidates in this stream include those applying for an open work permit under the Open Work Permit public policy for former or current PG holders, those applying for a work permit in support of an intra-company transfer, and those applying for an international mobility work permit in support of a posted worker." He further adds that international education graduates are also benefiting from the global skills strategy, as since November 2021, nearly 53,000 open work permits have been created through the International Experience Canada program alone. These measures are helping Canadian employers to recruit top talent from around the world. In addition to this, Marco Mendicino has also stated that IRCC is on track to meet its target of 465,000 new permanent residents in 2023 and to continue growing the permanent resident level to pre-pandemic levels by 2024 and beyond. Next, let's take a look at what Jagmeet Singh had to say. It says the following: "We need people to come to Canada to fill gaps in our workforce so that our economy keeps growing. Our businesses succeed and our public services are there for everyone. That's why we'll work towards a Canada where immigration is a priority, where refugees are welcomed, where temporary foreign workers are valued, and where newcomers feel supported to succeed." He further adds that they want to build on the progress that's been made in recent years. Reduce wait times, make the system more responsive to the needs of employers, and support newcomers in their transition to Canada. Finally, he says we will create a new, simpler path to citizenship for newcomers and ensure that all newcomers have the support they need to succeed, including language services, job training, and other forms of support, including mental health supports. In addition to this, both the Liberals and the NDP have reiterated that they will reintroduce Bill C-13, which proposes several changes to the Canadian citizenship laws, including reducing the physical presence requirement from 1,095 days to 730 days. The party has also mentioned that it will address issues related to dual citizenship, travel, voting, and knowledge of the English or French language. What does this mean for you? It means that there will be no major changes to the immigration policy. Both parties are committed to attracting talent from around the world to fill labor shortages across Canada. For example, the NDP has listed 10 professions that are in critical labor shortage across Canada, such as nurses, doctors, software engineers, truck drivers, and tradespeople. Under the new government, Canada's immigration levels will remain high. But we may see a shift in the composition of economic immigrants based on the labor market demands. For instance, the new government has indicated that it will prioritize certain professions like caregivers and truck drivers, which are currently in critical labor shortages. We may also see an increase in the number of startup visas issued, as the new government has promised to make Canada a world leader in artificial intelligence. In terms of timelines, we can expect some positive news, as the new government has stated that it will reduce immigration processing times by working with service providers to streamline application processing and by increasing the budgets of IRCC. The government has also stated that it will hire additional immigration officers to process applications more quickly. However, given the current backlog, it may take some time before we see significant improvements in processing times. The newly elected Canadian government has also stated that it will simplify the Canadian citizenship process. This includes reducing the physical presence requirement and addressing issues related to dual citizenship, travel, voting, and language requirements. However, given that the details of these changes have not yet been released, it remains to be seen how they will impact the Canadian citizenship process. Overall, the new Canadian government's policies on immigration seem to be in line with the previous government's policies. While there may be some changes in terms of priorities and processing times, we can expect Canada to remain a welcoming country for immigrants. If you want to know about the CRS score, you need to target in 2023 to get your ITA in the next Express Entry draw. Then make sure to watch this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.